It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
First pitch, 110.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Harold Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Bieber is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Here's another 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Now batting, Oscar Mercado. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Rocket to third. Base hit. And that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he lifts it in the air to right field. Stewart is there. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
So striding forward now, Franmil Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jonathan Scope.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2-0. And now a pitch on the way. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Cameron Maybin now as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Hernandez at second. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 delivery. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Hit hard, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Batting it. The shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. Lays off 1-0. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. In there, and it's even at 1. Romine on third. Goodrum over at second. Candelario at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The set and the 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 1 and the Indians nothing. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to center field. Maben on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting 5th, the third baseman,
Digging in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Count still at 1-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting center, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Striding in for the Indians, Domingo Santana. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's just 1 for 6. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Boyd, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Indians there. It remains 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Harold Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Bouncer up the middle. One there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three and one.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The center fielder, number 4.
In now, Cameron Maybin.
Maybin.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 2.5, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Leading off the inning, Jordan Luplow, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high onto the home run porch and gone. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry. So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now here's the pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jason Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Center fielder, Oscar.
Ready for another chance? Oscar Mercado. A base hit in his first trip. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Off for the Tigers, the catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Austin Romine is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Romine gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. To Santana to get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Line toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The designated hitter,
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
one of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Next to Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Settling in now, Carlos Santana, a base hit in his first trip. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. First home run of the campaign for him as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Softly hit to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Victor Reyes, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box, Harold Castro, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Castro hits right-handed pitching very well, makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, it takes a nasty hop and he's unable to haul it in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Heading out towards shallow right. Luplo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan Good.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate now, Austin Romine. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 5-2 in favor of Detroit. Welcome back to Progressive Field.
Manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Indians,
Ready with the first
fielder.
pitch. Here it comes.
Come and go.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jordan Luplow. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Not close. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Roberto.
Stepping into the box,
Perez.
Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Catch out.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down. that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail 5-2. Hunter Wood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Into the box, Kristen Stewart. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Santana waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mercado retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a liner. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 35.
So digging in now, Oscar Mercado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings. And
that'll get down out there near the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Now batting. The
So a runner at
designated
third, 2 men are out, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Scooter Gennett stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second
Now
base.
playing second base, number 15, Scooter Gennett.
7th inning. Ready to roll. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first base.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Jonathan Scope will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit, and it remains 5-2.
7th inning, Gregg.
In now, Carlos Santana. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Romine recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's one away.
Come and go.
Standing in, Domingo Santana, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Ready now, Jordan Luplow. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
No, that's
2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. And that ends the inning. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Indians 3. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maben. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Nick Whitgren is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now batting, number 14.
At the plate, Kristen Stewart.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. Two balls, 1 strike, a count.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
So striding in, Nico Goodrum. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Tigers 7 and the Indians 3. Striding in. Into the box, Sandy Leon will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Striding in, Scooter Jeanette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside ball.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben. Still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit them out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
Buck Farmer answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Now catching, number 9, Sandy Leon. The center fielder, number 35.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado.
Mercado.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player,
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Indians able to get one back thanks to the home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Tigers 7 and the Indians 4. Sandy Leon will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. All set to start the 9th in this one. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
The count now at 2-1. Well hit to right, but foul. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Dominic Leone is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Dominic Leone.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Cameron
Cameron Maybin will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box now, Austin Romine.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Jeanette has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the Tigers 8 and the Indians 4. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now that's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That's hit hard. Cabrera able to take it in, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, come and go, Santana.
Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save.